What's up, everybody? This is Driving Movie Reviews with On One TV, baby. We just finished watching Sonic 3, and I gotta say, it was damn amazing. What do you guys think?
I mean, he didn't
I
fall
thought it was
asleep
amazing.
this time.
He
so
did not. Yeah, this guy fell asleep.
So it was good.
Yeah, well, last time in Sonic 2, I fell asleep because we literally went right after work.
Mm-hmm.
Even though kind of, this is
mean,
kind of
this
after
is kind of the same
This
thing.
is still kind of after work, so I don't know.
Similar parameters.
But
you know?
Knuckles
Yeah.
is the man. I don't know why would you fall asleep to Knuckles.
Yeah, I don't know.
Knuckles
I
is
don't
my
know.
favorite character.
Yeah, it was Sonic 2. From what I saw, it was pretty good. but Sonic 3 was really cool. It was
This one
awesome.
was
I
really
liked it.
good.
Yeah, I mean, still, like the same issue I have. I mean, not even an issue. It's a good thing. Jim Carrey carries his movie 100%.
100%.
And he's extra funny because he's literally fighting himself.
Yeah.
And playing himself. And being himself.
Why is it always that dynamic of, like, you know, when you play like two people in a movie, it's always kind of like
They
it
always
does
do
well.
that, though.
Yeah, but it always does pretty well. I don't know why. Like,
Yeah,
the
it
whole
just
attack.
works.
Like-
I guess because you know how to work off yourself.
Yeah,
Your own. You
Well,
know
he,
how to,
he
you know,
definitely
your
knows
chemistry.
himself, 100%.
yeah, it was.
But I enjoyed it. Jim Carrey just keeps delivering,
No,
and I hope he comes back.
He cemented the Sonic franchise.
Yeah, I think he helped it a lot.
Yeah, I think without Jim Carrey, they probably wouldn't
This
be.
movie wouldn't got so far.
Yeah,
there would be
And,
no third part.
Well, we also gotta give it to them because, you know, they listen to fans.
Yeah.
You know, from the first design that they had that they rendered was horrible, and then, you know, they went to the actual fan asked for, you know, original design, and that actually, like, I feel like that made it amazing, the movie itself. So it was cool,
Yeah.
and they just look so cute.
Yeah, they
They
are
do.
adorable.
They just look
you
so
You wish you
cute.
could own one.
I just want to like squish one of their little faces. They're just,
You just want to pet him, right?
yeah, they look soft. They look super soft. I was like, oh, they look so soft.
Like the way they made the fur looked really.
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's
even
really
Knuckles, like Knuckles' story, like made me sad, and I wanted to just like cuddle him, like, oh, don't worry, little guy, it's okay, man,
good.
it's okay. And then like Tails is just a cutie pie. Tails is probably,
Tails is the cutest one.
Tails is like, I like his little voice. He's just a little cutie. I was like,
Who
oh,
voices him? You know?
I think it's the girl, the original voice that did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. It's dope. I really enjoyed the movie. It was really good. Like I said, the only problem I have is like I feel like the fight should be a little longer. But then, you know, it's the time in the movies, you know, like
Time in the movie, visually
like-
stunning. There's clearly a fan base to
yeah,
this too.
there's always been a Sonic fan base.
that was a big fan.
Really,
A
it's
big
really
fan base.
hardcore.
Well, besides us, in the
Yeah.
actual theater, like they reacted
Yeah,
to it.
it was
and they cheered.
really
crazy.
funny to see. You wouldn't think you meet those people like in the theaters, but there's a fan base. I've been knowing about this for a long time. But to actually see it yourself, I'm like, okay, they're actually here supporting it, which is cool.
And it's not just a younger fan base either.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It's definitely all kinds of ages. Really nice that they're supporting it, and rightfully so. Like, we won a fourth part because it was really good, really enjoyable.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we won't give too many spoilers, but I guess we'll give kind of like, there definitely will be a fourth part. I mean,
Definitely.
it's been confirmed even outside of the movie.
I did not know that.
But I
until
mean,
today.
yeah, but I mean, if you guys are gonna go watch the movie, stay, because there's gonna be two, not one, but two post-credit scenes. So that's gonna be, they're pretty damn good post-credit scenes. Like, I think the post-credit scenes had people the most hype, right? Like the first one,
The first one, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
the
first
second,
one
and then
has
the
that vibe.
yeah, and then the second one was just like, oh snap, that's,
Yeah.
you know, it was kind of expected though, a little bit, right? I would say, like, people were expecting
I
it.
thought it was a different character, but I won't say who.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
but I think
spoilers.
I was expecting it because I was like, okay, yeah, well, I figured that much,
Yeah.
but.
Because I
No.
thought they were gonna jump into the actual next storyline to it, but they still might.
Yeah, but definitely the first post credit scene was really damn good.
Yeah, it's really good.
That
It
was
gave-
one that
it gave-
took the cake, the first one.
It gave vibes of a movie, but I don't want to mention it. It's like spoilers. So
Is it spoilers? What movie?
can I say like a little
Yeah, go ahead.
Terminator vibes?
Terminator? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Maybe,
it had
yeah.
that vibe.
Yeah, that's not a spoiler.
Okay,
I don't think that's a spoiler.
well,
It's a reference.
it definitely had
reference.
that vibe. It was really dope.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's always, I mean, but the movie's layered with that. They had like the Easter egg of the Sonic.
A lot of it was a lot of
soundtrack.
fun moments.
Yeah.
A lot.
Really enjoyable.
No, it wasn't boring. It didn't feel like it dragged at all.
Yeah.
No,
this
no,
is a
it's
movie.
fun.
It didn't drag at
This
all.
is a movie that you can go see with your kids.
Yeah.
And you can go see it just like for the nostalgia of like, it's the grown-ups really that grew up with Sonic, not the kids, but the kids get to experience the nice movie, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure the movies are doing better than all the games did,
The
to be
movies,
honest with you.
I think are doing.
I mean,
a whole
what
lot
was
of
the last
games.
one? That was Sonic Frontiers was I think pretty good,
Yeah.
and
But
then now it's like Shadow something.
but Sonic
Shadow.
ended up selling its right? It started off in Sega. Am I right?
No, they haven't sold their rights.
No, but then they start off Sega?
They're third party. They
Yeah.
go everywhere. They're in every platform.
No, but I thought they started off in Sega. That's
Oh yeah,
that's,
yeah, yeah.
that's
They were
their,
exclusive to Sega.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they sold their rights because now they're not Sega. They're like,
Well,
like you
well,
said, like they're everywhere.
they're off the console market.
Yeah,
because, like,
but they're in Nintendo a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
bro,
literally
like
just,
in the opening it says Sega.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's
yeah,
still
they,
Sega.
So they're
sell
still
the rights,
Sega.
but
Yeah.
they just they're third party. They're everywhere.
Okay, that's cool.
So everybody gets to enjoy their games. And
Does anybody want to see Sega do a comeback on consoles?
console? I would like to see.
Because
It.
I'm gonna just real quick because I know this is a Sonic
Dreamcast
review, but like let's just get into it real quick because we got to go back to where Sonic came from, its roots, right?
All right. So
Like Sega was ahead of their time
yes, they were.
for consoles.
Yeah,
They were
Dreamcast.
ahead of their damn time.
They
Like,
had memory cards.
dude, they had memory cards on the controller. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
It was really crazy.
They had those like gigapet things in the card.
Yeah.
Which was dope.
It's crazy how they just like
They had the
because-
handheld, the Game Gear.
The thing that killed them is that anybody
Mhm.
could like literally import the game.
yeah,
Like
with the memory
bootleg
card,
game,
right? With the memory card,
Get a
right?
bootleg game and just play it off the console. There was
Yeah.
no like security into that thing.
Yeah,
So that's what killed them.
But it's pretty crazy though, because they really were ahead of their time.
Yes, they were.
And again, I know this is Sonic review, but just real quick, the only other big game innovator, like console innovator right now, is Nintendo. Nintendo innovates so well, like they've come with the 3DS, the Game Boy, freaking the Switch, the Wii. All those have had way like better innovative like soft like hardware than any other console you see out there right now. The only thing that they haven't really put into effect is like kind of their graphics card, but in reality, like they don't really have to go into graphics cards because their games are kind of more for kids, so they don't have to
They don't have to
expand
push
into
the
big.
graphics.
Yeah, they don't have to expand it because kids are buying it. But I'm sorry, going back to Sonic, it was just just a little rant.
All right, so real quick though, before we continue,
Mhm.
so Sega or Nintendo as a kid?
As a
For all
kid?
your older heads out there, just a question.
Yeah.
What do you
down
play?
below.
Yeah,
What,
Down below, yeah, for
what,
sure.
what do you guys
What do you
love?
guys were
Was it
playing?
Sonic or Nintendo?
You think Sega was more hardcore and the Nintendo side was kiddie-ish? What did you enjoy? Down below, let us know what you
Yeah,
think.
for sure.
Comment, please. Just curious.
I still always remember that one Iron Man War Machine game in Sega and Dreamcast.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome game. But yeah, let us know down below. But going back to the Sonic, it was a great movie. I think personally, what I will give that movie is gonna be, I'll probably give it I'd give it a 9.
Really? Wow.
I'd
That's
give
pretty
it
high
a-
for you.
I'd give it a 9. I mean, it was a cool movie.
It
Like,
was
I think,
good.
I think it wasn't a snore fest. It was funny. Had its little things. I mean, you always got to remember if you go into it as an adult, it's always gonna have like those. It's really meant for. It's a
really
family
for
movie.
kids,
It's for kids.
But-
So you got to take it as just that. But seeing like the animation on it is really beautiful. And, like the movie looks damn good. The characters they're just so cutesy. Like I love them, and it's funny. It's
Yeah.
pretty damn funny.
It's definitely-
It's a whole bunch of plot holes, but what movie doesn't have plot holes? So
Yeah,
it's-
every movie has plot.
every
holes.
movie has a damn plot
at
hole.
this point,
So
just enjoy the movie
yeah,
for what it is. I mean, there's a lot of heart in the characters. The voice actors are amazing in it.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is great.
Keanu was awesome.
Like in everything.
yeah.
He's literally
Keanu's
he's himself, but he's also like,
He
a
played
different
he
character,
played Shadow well.
which is great. You know what I mean? You get a little Keanu this and there, and that's amazing.
Yeah, Knuckles' story was sad.
Yeah.
That is the original story, right?
For
Pretty
Shadow?
much. Yeah. For Shadow season.
I
Yeah.
can't tell you, 'cause I didn't play past Adventures 1.
They did a lot of if you play the Shadow the Hedgehog game, that's where a lot of like the pulls are from, like the motorcycle,
Yeah.
the guns and all of that. That's where that's from.
But for me, I give it an 8.5 because I just wanted more. I really wanted to see a little bit more to it.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it. That's why, mainly. And I like longer fights, especially when that Sonic literally borrows ideas from Dragon Ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's probably why. But I enjoyed it. 8.5 for me, and I can't wait for the next one.
I'd probably give it either I'd probably go with a 9.5 for me.
Okay.
Because for me, I enjoyed it the whole time. It didn't really drag on for me. It was very funny. It showed a very strong dynamic between the actual main three characters. It didn't focus on the side characters at all. And then with Shadow, the use of Jim Carrey to make it more comedy and offset the serious tones of Shadow, because there was not really much comedy with Shadow, I think, at all. So it was like to offset it and create that fun feeling throughout the whole movie was great.
Yeah.
And then it's like you get to see like your favorite characters from childhood like living on the screen,
Yeah.
and so much love and passion and care that they took into the movie. It's just great.
And a side note, I really enjoyed the little bits of the assistant. But
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
get to that. That was
The
enjoyable.
assistant.
That was nice.
They touched.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
I enjoyed it.
This movie like touched on so much things throughout the whole series. Technically,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
and then it could just carried on the same feeling,
Mhm.
which was nice.
It was really nice.
But I do agree, like a lot of this stuff should have went on a little longer.
Yeah, a little longer.
But for what they gave you was solid.
Yeah.
It was just very solid.
That's the problem with like movies. You know, they always have to condense.
Yeah.
You know,
that
they
attention
could
span.
they can have so much material, but a lot of it gets cut just because you got to remember that they're not trying to make a 5-hour movie.
Mhm.
You know, it's as fun as it may like sound. Nobody wants to sit through a 5-hour movie. You know, the max you're gonna get now is the max. I think the movies are now is probably like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just
You know what I
almost,
mean?
yeah.
And back then, that was like the first movie that I think did that ever was like King Kong. The old King Kong that did like the first 3-hour movie, the one with Jack Black. I remember sitting through it and I remember just being like, whoa, what the hell? It's a 3-hour movie.
The Dark Knight was out there too.
Yeah, but I'm saying no, because King Kong was before the Dark
Yeah,
Knight.
I know, but I
yeah.
was saying like that's another movie that was up there.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's one of the first movies that definitely did like the whole entire 3-hour thing. 3-hour movies are great though. I like 3-hour movies because you get a lot
you can
more.
flesh the story.
Yeah, you don't have to like speed it up and everything. So I do love 3-hour movies. When I go into a movie and I see kind of like an hour and 20 minutes, I was like, fuck. Ooh, excuse me. Like I'm like, damn. Like, what can they do in an hour and 20 minutes? That's
Yeah, you feel like
it's-
it doesn't do it justice.
yeah,
for the
no.
story
It's
that's
hard.
behind it.
It's
Yeah.
hard to do movies like this justice, especially
Yeah.
especially when you see like Marvel movies, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see them like an hour and 20, you're kind of like, damn, what are they gonna do?
Yeah,
like,
like how much story they're gonna tell, how much
Yeah.
action
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna pack.
there was no sense of backtracking in this movie either.
yeah, no, there wasn't. And they had like little backtracks, you know, like you had Knuckles saying like, oh, that him and Sonic fought, you know what I mean? But they didn't have to like do a whole flashback on it. They kind of just spoke on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was still through
Yeah.
conversations and little like shots at
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, I have
Which
no
was
idea
really
where I'm
cute.
at, guys, by the way. I have zero idea where I'm at.
They just expected you to know. That's about it.
I have zero idea where I'm at.
You
I think
know?
I definitely missed a turn somewhere.
Oh,
this,
man.
this is definitely not right. But yeah, all in all, man, the movie was great. If you guys are thinking about going to go see it, you know, debating it, I would definitely go watch it.
Yeah, don't debate it. Just watch it. It's really
I mean,
Just
if-
go, just dive in.
Yeah, just dive in, go watch it. You know, I think if you have a kid, like don't debate it. Like just go. Like your kid's gonna enjoy it. They're gonna love it. And if you're going for like nostalgia, you played the games, go watch it because
yeah. If you're a
gonna
Sonic fan to begin with, just
Yeah.
go. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, you're gonna
bring back
appreciate
some
it.
good memories.
yeah, it was awesome. And I think that's gonna close up our review, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, it was.
Go into the movie with a good heart and a good mindset, and then keep on the lookout for our popcorn bucket review for Sonic's gonna drop pretty soon.
Mhm.
Check that out. Check out our other videos. It's gonna be right there. Make sure you guys like and subscribe as always.
Yeah, and we also make Sonic shirts. We have like cool Sonic shirts. We have it with the font of Sonic. So if you guys want any custom shirts with like Sonic font or anything you guys want or can imagine, just hit up the website or hit us up in the DMs or check out our Etsy. We're there on One TV
Official shop.
official shop .store. So
It's
check
gonna
us.
be right in the description for you guys.
Yeah, definitely check us out there, and I hope you guys have a great night. And like
Great
always,
night.
guys, stay on one.
Stay on one, stay blessed.
Stay blessed.